Hello, happy Wednesday. I am spending my afternoon in the garden. Beautiful sunny day, and I am pulling bugs off of my plants. Specifically, I am pulling what is known as, some people call it the potato beetle. It's more commonly known as the Colorado potato beetle or the Colorado beetle. They're incredibly disgusting, and I am pulling them off my potatoes. They can cause extensive damage. Some websites, after I did some research, say that plants or potatoes can lose up to 15% of their leaves and still be successful. Others say up to 30%, which is a pretty big difference. One is very minimal leaf loss, and the other one is a third of the leaves can be gone and your potatoes still survive. So there are a few different ways to control the Colorado potato beetle. One would be an insecticide. I wanted to use 7 Dust. I don't really enjoy using insecticides on my plants at all. However, I got way behind. I've known these beetles were on my potatoes for a while, and I just didn't deal with it in a timely manner. So I was going to throw some 7 Dust on it, kind of an easy, quick solution. However, I couldn't find it. So I spent the last hour picking them off by hand, and I picked hundreds off. Unfortunately, there are still probably hundreds there because there were so many, but hopefully I got the main ones off. I got the big ones off at least. I think I got most all the big ones off, but the little ones, they hide under a leaf, they burrow in the ground. That's why you have to do crop rotation, because these beetles will burrow in the ground, and then next year if I put my potatoes here again, they'll probably just go after those new potatoes. So I'll kind of show you what I did, and you can see a couple beetles because, like I said, I already see one that I forgot. So here are my potatoes. What a couple sites recommended was get a bucket of soapy water and just put them in there. So I will add a picture at the end once the suds go away of how many beetles are at the bottom. But some of my potato plants are doing really well, minimal damage, just a little bit like that. And then you come over here and there was extensive damage. I mean, that poor leaf is basically gone. I'll have to do another video to see how this potato plant and some of the other ones that look like that did. But you can just see these leaves are just demolished. All because of some nasty looking beetles. Like I said, I've known that they were here for a while, but life got busy and I just didn't get out here to deal with it. But I'll show you a few different beetles. So, sorry. It's hard to focus. Oh my goodness. There. So there's one. That's a little guy. Didn't find him. And then there are some other really little guys. Let's see if I can find those. There's a couple little ones. No wonder I forgot those. They are pretty tiny. Just look at that compared to my thumb. Luckily, those don't cause as much damage. Yes, I want to get them off, but if I get them off a little bit later, they won't cause the damage that the big ones do. And then I know there's a big one way over here that I see. Right there. So I'll put my thumb next to it and you can kind of see they're decent size. They squish pretty easy. I accidentally squished more than I want to count in my hand. But that's what I did today. And if you have this similar problem, I recommend dealing with it sooner rather than later. Luckily, I have enough potato plants to feed an army. However, if you only have a couple potato plants and they're destroyed by beetles, you may no longer have potato plants. So, best of luck. Deal with these before they get out of hand, and you should do all right. Have a great day. All right, I'm back out in the garden. The soapy water no longer has suds, so I'm going to show you how many bugs I've taken off. So, unfortunately, the video doesn't do it justice, but those are just tons of beetles in there. A couple floating on top. That's everything I pulled off, plus some that I pulled off after this. So very yucky. I'm sure I'll be doing this a few more times, but that's what I have for now. Hopefully they go away and don't come back, but that's unfortunately far-fetched wishes, but we'll see how my potato plants do.